Al Mancini, co-author of Eating Las Vegas, the 50 Essential Restaurants. This YouTube channel always trying to take you behind the scenes in what Max, John, and myself do every day, which is meet some of the world's greatest chefs and restaurateurs. Today we're in one of our favorite restaurants, the place that made the cover of the book, and this is Bar Masa. And I am here with Masa Takayama. Chef, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
It is such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
So this is probably one of the most beautiful restaurants in Las Vegas.
Thank you.
It is one of, and I'm just going to kind of pan around there. I mean, this is just gorgeous. I love those lights up there, and obviously we used it for the cover of the book. This is such a great place. What was your inspiration when you designed this restaurant?
When I first time saw the structure design at the area, that waving like this big wave, that's why, like a floating, that kind of idea I get. That's why I want to put a big kite in this room. The fire things, fire department things. That's why you couldn't put the, big the fly. But obviously, it just became like this kind of stairs. But this stairs goes to high skies. That kind of idea, that meaning of.
And it's very modern.
Yes.
It's a very modern design. And you actually, we don't have one here, but that's okay. People can come in and see it. You designed a lot of the dishes and the plates and the elements of this restaurant, right?
It's been last 25 years I've been, designing restaurant, all the bowl, pottery, spoons, bamboo caps, glassware, and a lot of things. So that's what I like.
Do you have a background in sculpture and pottery?
Yeah, I did when I was a kid, all the time,
Wow. So
naturally,
So when you were getting ready to open, you just kind of sat yourself down and just designed all the things you wanted?
All the time when I have time, all the time, piece of paper, whatever piece of paper and a pencil, I draw.
This restaurant is kind of the epitome of new Japanese dining. You have such incredible fish, and we were talking to Drew yesterday about it. I mean, this stuff comes out of Tokyo Bay, and 16 hours later we have it here in Las Vegas.
Exactly.
That's amazing. And you also have some very rare types of fish that you don't see anywhere here in the country. Could you talk a little bit about some of your favorites that you bring over that are exclusive to this restaurant?
Yep. Summertime we use called hammer fish, the long like a eel, big eel. That one is the very well known in Kyoto, Osaka area, but Tokyo people they don't know yet. But that which I learned in Japan, I love the hammer fish. It's very very special fish. I want to serve to in the Las Vegas people too. That's why I bring it to all the way from Tsukiji Market to Las Vegas. That's one of the very special fish in summertime.
Right.
And also wintertime. This time is the crab is season right now. Also monkfish is fresh monkfish liver. Wild yellowtail is season right now. That's what I bring into Las Vegas.
Monkfish liver is one of my favorite. Absolutely, that's one of my.
We do shabu shabu too, right?
Yeah,
right?
You do shabu shabu here, yeah, which is fantastic. And talk a bit about that, because that's an interesting concept where people actually get to make their own food, and that's in your private dining room, Shaboo.
Yes.
And tell people a bit about what that's like, that experience.
Shabu is?
Yeah.
Shabu is the I think best way to eat some ingredients besides the sushi. The fresh fish, fresh beef, thin sliced, whatever vegetable, just quickly cook in the broth, then eat. Half raw, half vegetables are still raw, crispy. Fish is still half raw, like a poached sashimi. That kind of idea. Is that a shabu shabu?
And the people actually cook it themselves. You sit there.
Yeah, they can enjoy the cook, cook itself.
Excellent. So I wanted to talk, of course, before we let you go, I want to talk. Well, actually, we'll talk a bit about the book, and then I'm going to let you think about this. What would be maybe the 2 dishes you would recommend? But so I'm going to let you ponder that for a second, because you have so much great stuff. But first, I want to talk a little bit about the book. If you could hold it up there, Eating Las Vegas. You made the cover. You were listed as one of the top 10 restaurants in the book.
Thank you.
How did that feel? I mean, are you proud of the fact that you?
Oh, very much. I appreciate Drew. He did a good job. Also, Masala, my manager, they did a good job, great job, and I appreciate that. And also, you guys pick out our restaurant, in best 10. I appreciate that because I try to improve all the Japanese concept in Las Vegas. I want to introduce our good fish. Japanese food is today's Japanese food is contemporary Japanese food is. I want to try to younger generation Las Vegas people. I want to introduce that. That's my job and big job.
And have you had the chance to read through the book at all?
Yeah, just I got it today. This morning when I got here. This beautiful book. I appreciate that. Everything. Nicely explanations. I appreciate Al. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. And now the big question, because people that come here, you have so many things on the menu that people may not see in other places. What would be the 1 or 2 dishes that you really recommend people try when they come here?
Of course, Shaboo. Right? Shaboo is one of my favorite food. So in the bar menu, we have tons of lots of menu. Very hard to pick, but one of my beginning signature is kind of toro tartar with caviar. It's very popular in here. That's my everyone have that.
Right.
The next one is a little bit difficult stuff is what else? We have lots of dish. You know more than I do.
Well, yeah, I
What's your
wish.
favorite?
I love everything in here. I'm just curious. I always like to get advice from the chef. So the toro.
Maybe new is the sashimi and then the very thin, crispy potato, like a French fries, matchstick potato chips with the kampachi fish. That's maybe new. The sashimi with the fried potato eat together. That's kind of that's new to me.
Now, in New York City, you are probably one of the favorite restaurants of stockbrokers, movie stars, celebrities. I mean,
A lot of people come.
that's your audience, the power brokers in New York. Here in Las Vegas, you have more of a touristy kind of atmosphere. What's your audience like here, and how have you changed what you offer for the Las Vegas crowd compared to what you offer for New York?
Same. I offer same things. Also, in Bar Masa in New York, people come in Bar Masa too in Las Vegas.
Okay.
New York to Las Vegas, they have only 5-6 hours flight.
Right.
When they have a celebration, they come to Vegas. So they even the last two days, we have our New York customers here. 20 people, 15 people, big group came. Especially last time we had in Las Vegas we had the electric show, right? Something. What was that?
The
big event.
I'm sorry.
The Iron Chef?
No. The convention, big convention.
Oh, the Consumer Electronics Show. Consumer Electronics Show, yes.
Yeah, that time, a lot of people come here too, from New York.
All right. Now, you have always sort of pushed the bar in bringing really, really fine dining. When you opened your first restaurant in Los Angeles, or not your first, but when you opened the restaurant that made you famous in Los Angeles, people were surprised. You were charging $300 for sushi in Los Angeles, and a lot of people said, it couldn't be done. And then when you came here, you opened Shaboo. It was a $500 minimum. You've since made it a little more approachable, but still a $300 minimum. People weren't used to spending that kind of money for sushi, and you convinced them that it was worth that kind of money. How did you do that?
No, actually, that price is expensive, but people understand that. Of course, 100 people, but 10 people, they understand that. Mm-hmm. What the good quality is. It's worth it. $300, good food.
Right.
I think.
So you think people definitely understand that what they're getting is something they can't get anywhere else?
Yeah, that's why when I was in LA, Beverly Hills, I charged $400. Since I moved to New York, I charge $450, $500, $600. See people coming. They understand my food, what the good food is.
Well, it is definitely worth it, and people, if they think they know sushi from their local neighborhood restaurant, they don't know sushi until they've had your sushi here. And it's a special, for a lot of people, yes, celebrities and wealthy people can afford to eat here every day, but what I find is a restaurant like this is the kind of place that if you save up all year so you can have one meal here.
But today's young people,
yes,
not only the celebrity, only young people, they understand that good food is.
Right.
They are rich too.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I think even middle class people, though, this is the kind of place that if you save all year so that on your birthday you can come here.
10 times go to some other restaurant, they save that money to one time come here, this my restaurant. That kind of people is coming a lot.
And
they understand that.
I think that when you do that, some restaurants, they don't deliver, but this restaurant delivers a quality of product you can't get anywhere else.
I'm very appreciated that people start understanding, quality is.
Okay. Well, Chef, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you all.